is primary day in 7 states, and the results will go a long way in figuring out control of Congress next year. Voters are headed to the polls in New Jersey, Iowa, South Dakota, Montana, Mississippi, California, and New Mexico. And that's where we are headed right now with New Mexico's Secretary of State, Maggie Toulouse-Oliver, whose office is in charge, of course, of administering the state's elections. Okay, so ahead of voting, Madam Secretary, you launched a rumors versus reality page on the New Mexico Secretary of State's website to fact-check misinformation about the state's voting process. What are some of the biggest misconceptions your office is working to debunk right now?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me to discuss this important issue. Some of the issues that we're seeing and the rumors that are flying around our state but are not unique to New Mexico are the fact that we very carefully and accurately count the vote. We're never connecting our voting machines to the internet. That's been a rumor that's been out there. That we have a non-transparent process. It's very transparent. It's very bipartisan. We have so many processes in place to make sure that the vote is accurate. And we do post-election audits to make sure that election night vote count is accurate as well. And so a lot of the rumors that we're seeing, of course, stem from the 2020 election and revolve around those kinds of things.
As in, it's fake, it's fraudulent, it's rigged?
Exactly. And in fact, nothing could be further from the truth. We have an incredible group of professionals in the state running elections that have amazing integrity. And it's a bipartisan group of individuals, not just in terms of election officials, but every single polling place in the state has a bipartisan group that is in charge of ensuring the vote is accurate, counting accurately, running the election fairly and freely, and making sure that we are also providing access to our voters.
So, Maggie, as you know, your likely Republican opponent, Audrey Trujillo, has compared our voting systems to those in communist countries like Venezuela and even called the 2020 presidential election a coup. Do her beliefs concern you?
They're deeply concerning because if it was just one person who, frankly, doesn't know basically anything about how elections are run, that's something you could, write off and move on. But there is a growing vocal number of individuals in this country, many of whom are running for election official positions, including Secretary of State, who believe this big lie that came from, frankly, the fact that an election was lost in 2020. Our democracy is not only based on free and fair elections, it's based on the peaceful transfer of power. We did not see that happen in 2020 because, of course, we know what happened on January 6th. And so the fact that you have election deniers, folks who don't understand the process, but more importantly, continue to tout the big lie this far after the 2020 election and are running for these positions, we should all be concerned for the health of our democracy.
Yeah, it's dangerous territory for sure. All right, well, we'll be following things closely. Maggie Toulouse-Oliver, thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.